Hi guys, Scientist Adamson here. So I'm going to start off with a really fun video just to get us into the volcano mood. It's very cheesy, but one of my favorites. Here we go. What's it like when volcanoes blow? This is something you ought to know. Pressure builds without interruption. And then explodes in a volcanic eruption. When volcanoes erupt, here's what they do. The pressure makes ash and lava spew. Boulders can get thrown through the air. Move back, don't stand and stare. It's letting off pressure, it's not going to wait. Look at the little guy on the side. Get to that balanced state, where forces are equal, equilibrium. Then the pressure starts building up again. Ready? This is my jam. What's it like when volcanoes blow? This is something you ought to know. Pressure builds without interruption, and then explodes in a volcanic eruption. All right, so I will send this slide out and you can watch more of that awesome, amazing video. You know, I always bring some awesome stuff to you. So have my science goggles on. I am ready to explore today. So last week, you guys were supposed to read an article about the parts of a volcano and the different ways that volcanoes work. So you were to label the crater, which is that middle part. You were supposed to label the magma chamber, which is the bottom of the volcano where all the magma sits. Okay, so you should have an idea of what a volcano consists of. There are about 5 different things that you were to label. Today, we're going to dig a little bit deeper into what volcanoes are and where more specifically they are located. So, volcanoes. So, we've been building them. You guys got your assignment last week. They're basically an opening in the Earth's crust where magma breaks through, raining down molten rock, ash, and gases. There's actually several different types of volcanoes that we're going to watch and learn about later on in the week. There's 3 that we're going to focus on, and some volcanoes are even extinct, which means that they don't erupt anymore. So, volcanoes, a lot of people think that they have to be in just hot places, but volcanoes can be in colder climates as well. So volcanoes are just an opening in our Earth's crust, and that magma is actually down into the mantle layer. That's why we started with the layers of the Earth, because we have to understand the layers to understand how a volcano works. All right, so a lot of people want to call volcanoes, the stuff on the inside, they want to call it lava. Well, I wanted to start off right away and just tell you magma is the stuff that is inside the volcano, okay? So when it's inside the volcano, it's called magma. Once it hits the air, that is when we start calling it lava. So once it starts oozing out or it starts shooting out of the crater, that is the actual lava. So those are not the same thing. Lava is on the outside and magma is on the inside. Okay, so I want you to know the difference between those two, because a lot of times people use lava as being in a volcano. Yeah, kind of, sort of it is. But again, it doesn't become lava until it hits the outside. Okay. And then lava will eventually harden and it'll make new land. And lava also hardens and it makes a type of rock called basalt. So a lot of our land has been formed from volcanoes. I just find it so fascinating. All right. So here is our explanation for today, or what we're going to explore. We are going to explore something through Mystery Science. You guys remember Mystery Doug? So Mystery Doug is going to ask us a question, and we're going to watch a few videos today. And then I just want you to think about, could a volcano pop up in our backyard where we live? So most of you live in Belleville, Illinois, or maybe you have grandparents who live in Fairview and you travel back and forth. But most of us reside somewhere in Illinois. So could a volcano pop up in Illinois? I mean, I think, well, we have hills. Is a volcano a hill? I mean, we don't have mountains here, but maybe it could. So we're going to watch this Mystery Doug thing, and then you guys are going to tell me, do you think a volcano would pop up here? So I'm going to disappear for a while so you guys can watch Mystery Doug, and then I will be back so I can kind of walk you through this. All right, here is Mystery Doug. We'll give him just a moment. He's loading. Come on, Doug. All right. Have fun. Maybe. Psych. There we go. All right. Enjoy. This is actually really cool. Doug does a fantastic job explaining. This is something I needed Doug to teach for me because he really has some good video footage for you guys. Okay? All right, let's play it. Oops, what did I do? Let's try this again. There we go.
This is
All
lava.
right, there we go. Enjoy.
Wow. So awesome. This stuff is so hot. Anything flammable that lava touches, check it out. Instantly catches fire. Or see these tree roots burning as lava touches them? Lava is so amazing. Think about what it is. It's a liquid. You can see here, it's flowing. But it's rock. It's liquid rock. In order for rock to melt into a liquid, it has to be really hot, nearly 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, lava, as you know, flows out of a volcano. Most of us don't live anywhere near a volcano. So it would be so awesome. It would be the trip of a lifetime to get to go near one and be able to see lava up close like this. But what if you didn't have to visit a volcano? What if a volcano came to you? Like, what if a volcano erupted in your neighborhood? That's just crazy. Could a volcano ever pop up in a place like a backyard or a park? I know what you're thinking. No way.
Could it?
But let me tell you a true story about a man who lived in Mexico, in a small town called Paricutin. One day, February 20th, 1943, this guy, a man named Dionisio Polito, was out in his fields with his horses, plowing the earth so that he could plant corn. But at 4 p.m. that day, there was a tremendous boom. The earth shook. What happened? Dionisio went to look around, and he found a large crack in his field, just like this one. Before long, lava began to squirt out of the crack. And by the end of the first day, there was no longer just a crack. Now, the lava that cooled had started to form a hill about 160 feet high. This is a real photograph of that volcano in Paricutin during its first few days. The townspeople gathered around to watch it erupt. How incredible, they thought, to see a tiny volcano forming in what was just yesterday a flat cornfield. The volcano kept erupting lava every day. After about 3 months' time, lava was now starting to flow closer to the main part of town. Everyone immediately left town to seek safety elsewhere. But as they turned back to look, that's when they realized there'd be no coming home. This wasn't like a flood, which eventually flows away. It was lava. And what does lava do when it cools? It hardens to rock. This is the town of Paricutin today. You can see that the town was buried. It was frozen in rock. All of this rubble here is the hardened lava rock, a type of rock which scientists call basalt. When the lava came through town, the intense heat burned down all the wooden buildings. So today, only a few stone buildings, like this church, are left. That's the top of the church, poking through the basalt. So I ask you again, could a volcano ever pop up where you live? Maybe you say, no way. But it happened to Dionisio Polito. Are you sure it couldn't happen to you?
Well, what do you think? Thank you, Doug, for the help today. All right, so what do you guys think after watching that amazing video? Could a volcano pop up where we live? Interesting. So here's your assignment for today. So, what do you think? Could a volcano pop up where you live? Answer this question using at least 4 sentences. We will explore this more tomorrow. I want to know your thought before we find out the truth. What do you think? So, I want to know your thinking before we actually explore. And don't cheat and go ahead and watch the next video to answer this question. Okay, I want to know your thoughts. Could it? Because we will find out the answer tomorrow. So don't go ahead. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go ahead. 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 Scientist Adamson. Peace.